Hello there, this is the Top in Business podcast. My name is Victor Kiprop, and here are the stories making headlines today. To our main story, Kenya's debt pile increased sharply with yesterday's issue of a 210 billion shillings Eurobond as the Treasury raced to raise funds for the repayment of yet another international bond floated 5 years ago. Treasury Cabinet Secretary Henry Rotich, in a now familiar strategy of kicking the debt can down the road, announced that part of the new debt will be used to retire the 75 billion shillings debut Eurobond floated in 2014. The Treasury has in recent years been rolling over foreign debt accumulated under the Jubilee administration by refinancing maturing loans using longer-dated loans that ease the short-term risk of default and prevent a hard hit on the country's dollar reserves. In our economy and politics segment, Kenya's military will cement its position as the best-paid soldiers in the region after Treasury released 2.5 billion shillings for their pay increase. Treasury in the revised budget under MP's review say that it has increased the budget of the Defence Ministry by 2.5 billion shillings to cater for the pay review. Expenditure on salaries and operations of the Kenya Defence Forces KDF stands higher than its regional counterparts, despite having the smallest personnel count according to a global report. And on the corporate front, KCB Group has disclosed that it will acquire each share of National Bank of Kenya at 4 shillings and 19 cents, a significant discount to the capital-starved lender's book value and market value. In a circular to shareholders, KCB says the deal will be completed by creating and issuing new 147.3 million shares to NBK's investors, taking into account the two banks' average share price in the 180 trading days ending mid-March. And in our money and market segment, Sanlam Investments East Africa remained the pension industry's top fund manager for the second year running, even as the big three managers saw their assets shrink. The firm managed 202 billion shillings assets, making up 20.6% of the Kenya pension sector assets as of December last year. The top 5 fund managers, according to the latest data by the Retirement Benefits Authority RBA, were Sanlam, Gen Africa Asset Managers, Stanlib Kenya, whose assets fell year on year, Old Mutual Investments Group, and British American Asset Managers. Also in our BD Life pullout today, is your sex life desire dying? Blame the bottle. Professor Joachim Osur, a sexual health expert in Nairobi, says about 30 to 40% of Kenyan adults are struggling with one or more sexual dysfunction. In men, the most common are premature ejaculation, low desire, and impotence. Persistent alcohol use causes these problems. And we would like to hear from you. Interact with us online and do not forget to get a copy of the Business Daily for the latest in the business front. My name is Victor Kiprop, and this is Top in Business.